So in today's worth in a video, I'm going to show off the Battle Pass vehicles here. And first we have the T44 FM, which is going to be the major prize of this Battle Pass season. Overall, in my opinion, this vehicle is quite unique for what it is, but at the same time, it's not really that unique that I think a lot of people would actually want to grind this thing out. So it's basically a T44 with a weaker hull armor, and then also you have the D5T cannon instead of the one that's on the T44. And you don't get access to the other APCR rounds, but you do get access to BR367, which is a improved round, which is able to pin a lot of things. The only problem about this vehicle, and I'm already going to say it right now, is if you hate vehicles like the Jumbo 76 or you hate vehicles like the T20 that have to aim for weak spots, this is exactly pretty much the exact same vehicle as those. Like, you're going to have to aim for weak spots, you're going to have to know what you're doing, and if you get called out once with this vehicle, you're going to die. So it's a very, very punishing vehicle to play, and it's not going to be that noob friendly or friendly to just anybody who doesn't really play those vehicles quite a ton and just knows weak spots off the back of their hand. So the reason of why this one is 6.3 instead of it being 6.7 like the other T44 is mainly for two reasons. This driver's hatch right here and this upper frontal plate, which is absolutely garbage. So you may think, dog, well, this upper frontal plate right here seems like it's pretty thick and it seems very angled. Well, I'm just going to show you right now that if you get it up tier to 6.7 or even at 6.3 and you see guys which have the long 88, so let's just go to rank 4 right quick, and then we'll go to, I don't know, Tiger 2P. He just goes straight through you. Like, that upper frontal plate is garbage. It will not stop anything. Well, it will stop some things. For example, if you go to the Panther G and you see the 75 right here, it does stop the 75, but this driver's hatch right here just makes it to where basically it gets that dude and it's going to get all three of these guys, and then your guy is dead. Because if you didn't know, we'll go look at it right now. The X-ray, driver, gunner, commander, and it only leaves the loader alive, which means that you're dead because you cannot only have one crew within War Thunder itself. So, overall, this vehicle is just going to be one of those that's like kind of a test of if people know what vehicle you are. I'm assuming a lot of people are going to bush up this area just so they get confused on if this is a T44 or not. But the turret itself is probably going to be the biggest giveaway. It just looks very awkward and very weird compared to the other T44. So basically, when people see this thing and they're like in the 88 with a Tiger, they know they can just shoot the upper frontal plate. And also, it's kind of a bad thing because think about it this way, John War Thunderman over there. Some people literally just shoot center mass every time they see a target. And if the center mass can be pinned, it's not really that great of a tank itself. So you want to play this tank like a light tank in a way, basically where you just do not want to get hit by anything. Anything will be able to pin this in an up tier. The only like huge upside, I guess, is that you'll have the upper frontal plate armor right there to actually protect you. Like say you get hit with a T20, it'll protect you through this, but 83 millimeters armor over there and you're gone. And then it also is pretty bad too. So like, let's say that you get the luxury of a down tier. Let's say that you get to rank 3. Let's say that the Jumbo Sherman is because it got the 75, right? Right through you. Driver's hatch. This is why this vehicle is going to be very tough to play, especially if like you don't push this up and they know what you are. It's going to be such a tough vehicle to play. And also, you can Capella it if you really wanted to. I don't know, man. It's one of those vehicles that's like, it confuses me a ton because I really enjoy it. I really do like that it's added into the game. It's just that the battle rating that they put this thing at right now, it just makes it pretty much obsolete. Think about it in this way, right? Why would you play this over the T-34-100, which actually has a decent gun? And if you see a up-armored Tiger 2, for example, you can just whack him in the turret and it destroys him. Yeah, you might have a little bit longer of a reload, but at least you have a gun. And that's what these kind of like 6.3 tanks kind of struggle with, is that sometimes their mobility or their armor or something like that is extremely good, but then their gun is utter crap. And that's why a lot of people at 6.3 with like the Jumbos or T20 or any of those types of vehicles struggle with it, because it's one of those vehicles you just have to know weak spots. And it's going to be the same thing with this vehicle. But yeah, let's get on to the test drive. We'll show it off. It's probably not going to be anything different than your T44 and a T34. It's just going to be basically the exact same thing. But yeah, let's get on to the test drive. All right, so we're in a test drive here with this wonderful T44. And it's pretty speedy. That's what these things are basically known for, is being able to be a little bit quicker than the T34s. And also I think you do get a better reverse, a little bit of better reverse. You're able to get out of cover and get into cover very reliably. The thing is, this thing almost feels kind of like it's stabilized somewhat. Like you can definitely be on the move and you can shoot guys. But yeah, like if you see like a T-34, and I'm not talking about your friendly T-34, I'm talking about the American one, which for this 85 is a pretty tough target. You just won't be able to like go full speed and shoot them. So it definitely is going to be a little bit of a struggle vehicle. I mean, think about it in this way. If you have this Panther that's in front of us right here, which is the Panther D, this vehicle technically has smaller weak spots than this driver's port right here. That driver's port is just going to be so lethal to this type of vehicle. I mean, you can shoot like right here, for example, and you can pen with this round, or you can shoot the cupola. But all they got to do is just put one singular round through that little driver's hatch and you're gone, which is going to make this vehicle kind of suck in some sort of ways. But yeah, look at this. There's like a little MG there as well. I don't think you can fire it, can you? Nah, you can't. It does have an MG though. But it is very nippy. It is very quick for a medium tank, which I think is its only saving grace, is that you will be able to get into decently good positions when it comes to this vehicle, or when it comes to matches with it. But yeah, you just do not want to get shot. Unlike the T-44, which can definitely bounce off a lot of shots that it's taken, it is going to be a little bit of a struggle. But yeah, here's your opponent that almost you can't do nothing against. And it's the Tiger 2. Most shots you shoot here, right? And you don't pen with your APHE. The only one that you can get on this Tiger is shooting straight at the like gunner's optic right here, and it maybe will pen sometimes, but sometimes it probably won't. The only two shots that you really have with this Tiger, well, just remember, he can just upper frontal plate you, is you can shoot for the cupola, or you can shoot for this machine gun's nest down here. So if you're playing this vehicle, I'm already showing you right now what you should do with Tigers. Just shoot them in the cupola or shoot them straight into there, and you will at least do some sort of damage to them. But yeah, this vehicle, it's going to be a tough one, guys. I definitely don't think that it's going to be for the faint of heart to play this vehicle. Just because it's going to be one of those that you just have to know where to shoot and have to know good positions. And those types of vehicles for just the average player do not do that well. So yeah, let's get on to the naval vehicle and see how that little French boy does. Alright, so many of you have probably clicked off the video now since we're doing naval, but we might as well show off your other reward that you'll get doing this Battle Pass season. And this is also the free reward, so if you're a free-to-play player, you will be able to get this one completely for free, which is the Amiens. This is a French coastal boat, which has a 138mm cannon on it, and it does have access to SAP, which is going to be a pretty alright cannon. The only thing about this vehicle is that it is going to be 3.0, so you will see some pretty tough opponents if you do get up tiers. But the thing that's different compared to this one with the tech tree vehicle is that you actually have some 37mm cannons on the back right here, instead of having two of these 138mm cannons. Now, to me at least, it kind of feels like it might be a little bit good that you have this, because you're able to use these like use these 37s as like SPA. But we'll definitely have to see how this kind of goes into the future of naval. I mean, I'm not really sure if this vehicle is going to be extremely great or anything. I mean, you do have the 138mm cannon. And as you can see, those guys are already shooting up there. See if they can actually hit it. It seems like they're just Boffer like clones. That's literally what they sound like right now. It would not surprise me if that's how Gaijin coded them, but it is what it is. But yeah, as you can see, this reload is quite big for what it is. It does pretty decent amount of damage. Even destroyers with this 138mm cannon, you can kind of get it to work a little bit when it comes to being able to actual pen. It should. I mean, like, let's see right here. We'll shoot one off and then we'll probably end the video. But yeah, as you can see, this one goes in, does a decent amount of damage. I mean, see, you can even pen some of those guys. But yeah, 37s. Doesn't seem like they're doing a ton, but I mean, at least they do shoot at planes, so I will take it. It definitely just feels like they're copied over Bofors at this point, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're a little bit different. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I mean, as you can see, literally just ammo wrecked that dude right there. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and sub to the channel. And then also at the exact same time, I am making some videos whenever it comes to the War Thunder maps. And hopefully you guys enjoy them. Check them out as well. Hope everyone has a wonderful day.